All right, so welcome everybody. What we try to do at the beginning of these meetings is have a different car club on for 5 to 10 minutes, talk about their car club. We record this and then we post it up on the site so a lot of other members can see it. So this is to plug your car club. And today we have Denny Hudson from I don't know what chapter it is of the Pharaohs, but he's going to explain a little bit about the Pharaohs and what they are, how long they've been around, and you guys can ask them any questions. And I'm going to let this other person in. We got another one coming in. So Denny, you're up.
Okay, so I'm the general for the Northern Nevada chapter. We've been expanding. A couple of guys who didn't realize that there was already chapters here have contacted Wyatt, the president, and asked to start a new one. So we have a chapter in Dayton, one in Fallon, the new one in Reno Sparks, and Northern Nevada covers the rest of the area. We have a one-time lifetime dues of $75 per couple. That includes a dragger plate, a set of window decals. We can do additional dragger plates for $40 a piece. They come in an aluminum color. I can paint them or you can paint them. Usually we prefer darker colors in the background so it's easier to see. As far as our specialties, our main original group is pre-79 American-built cars only. We also have a flatheads division for any 4, 6, 8, or 12-cylinder pre-79 American-made vehicle. We have a late models division for 80 to current American-made muscle cars, trucks, some like the Mustangs, Camaros, Challengers. We also have an air-cooled division. That's currently the only one that allows foreign cars into the club.
Yay!
We also have a racing division, also for American-made cars, for dirt, drag, drift, asphalt, pretty much any kind of racing. And then we also have a Ladybirds division for the ladies who have cars.
So how big is the Pharaohs? I mean, isn't it a really old car club or club?
The club's been around since 1948. One of the original members was Gene Winfield, if anybody familiar with some of his work. The club was kind of made famous in the movie American Graffiti. We have about 30 to 35 local members, and worldwide, probably close to 25,000.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, we have chapters in 16 different countries, according to Wyatt. Our biggest foreign is Canada, Sweden, and Finland. So we have a lot of Scandinavians, I guess, that are into the club.
Does the Pharaohs have like an international meeting or a get together or an event or anything? Do you know?
They started one this year up in Canada, or as far as I know, they're going to try and make this an annual event. Quite a few of the members from Modesto, the mother chapter, were there. They had a pretty good turnout. They had quite a few celebrities and stuff there also. Guys like Eric Estrada was there. They had a big giveaway where somebody donated a car and they gave away a car. So I'm hoping to try and do something like a Western regional area for Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington. I've talked to a couple of the guys from different chapters in those states to see if we can come up with a date, and we're still working something out.
That'd be like in Reno?
I'd like to do it somewhere central, and we are pretty much central to all the other states. We also have Arizona. So we have chapters throughout the whole U.S. and, like I said, 16 other countries.
Wow. That's really big. Now, what about for you? What about local events? You doing any local events?
I haven't really set anything up yet. I've been working on possibly doing a early afternoon or early evening trunk or treat event for autism. So it would be a kind of a low key. Everybody can still bring out decorations and show off their stuff, but no bright flashing lights, no loud music. And instead of just candy, I would try and arrange to get some Hot Wheels donated by Hot Wheels by Mattel. Um, Coloring books, crayons, sensory type toys to have laid out on tables for everybody to hand out to the kids.
Oh, great.
That's
Great.
cool.
So you have dates or anything for that?
Nothing yet. Two of the possible locations said that they would have to work something out, so it might not be until next year. The one biggest location, they want to try and have something actually here in Stagecoach, but a lot of the guys probably wouldn't like to come out because it's all dirt and gravel. So we're trying to work out another location that's feasible. I'm thinking maybe somewhere in Dayton.
Well, head collar.
Try the maybe the clubhouse at the golf course.
Yeah,
We've had a
Yeah.
we've had a cruise night there before. The Dayton Valley Car Club did a couple of times. So if that's an option for you, I can talk to the owner of this joint here.
okay.
Yeah. So
And
go
I'm
ahead.
not sure if Robert's unmuted or not, but he can chime in on this. We also have a safety division, which he's one of the higher ranked officers for that division.
So,
do
Robert,
you
you
have
want to
any
unmute
info
yourself
on
and
that?
share? Can you hear me, Bob?
Yeah, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So, Danny, what was that you wanted him to chime in on?
So
If he
I'm
has
the
any information about the safety division?
I'm currently the colonel of the worldwide safety division. We're just trying to make sure that people have a couple of different eyes on their cars after they've built them, or just want to double check to make sure their car, meets current, like NDOT standards, if you will. So that's basically that in a nutshell.
So is it like a safety inspection kind of thing, or?
Yeah, they're currently using, I'm trying to find the form. I'm a little scatterbrained today.
It's okay.
Sinus infection from being a victim for a rescue diver class.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so they went with, can't remember the group. It's like a SCA kind of inspection that they went with. Similar to NHRA, but not as bad, not as stringent, if you will.
RA is what John knows.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, more just, checking to make sure your tail lights are good, you don't have any bare wires hanging, welds look good. I'm an AWS certified welder, so I'm checking welds, things of that nature, making sure they have seat belts, horns working. The Pharaohs require a fire extinguisher in all vehicles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because we've had several members whose cars have burnt to the ground
Well,
in the past. So that's what instigated a fire extinguisher in all vehicles.
great.
So that's the concept of it. I'm still working the bugs out, trying to get something set up to start inspections.
Okay. Good. Anybody have any questions for any of these two gentlemen at all? Okay, Danny, if anybody wants to get a hold of you and find out more about the Pharaohs, whether it here or in Reno or anywhere around the world, you want to leave your contact information?
Yeah, you can email me at n.nv.pharaohs@gmail.com or call me or text. A lot of times I don't get a really good signal for receiving calls. So a text works best and I can get back to you as soon as possible. It's 775 526-8172. And then if Robert wants to give out his information for the Reno Sparks.
Yeah, Bob, why don't you go ahead? Got to unmute yourself.
You're muted.
Freaking modern technology is driving me crazy again. ScullyRR@gmail.com. That's SKULLYRR@gmail.com or 775-379-3865.
Wonderful. Awesome.
And just leave me a message because I scuba dive a lot and I teach scuba diving. So a lot of times on the weekends, I'm either driving my car or underwater. So
Okay, wonderful.
He
I
likes
hope you come
fun.
up from down under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, nobody has anything else for the Pharaohs. Good. I appreciate you guys being on. Feel free to stay on. Let's move on to any, want to talk about any shows, any past shows, new shows? Marie, you want to talk about the VW Hub show you just had?
Yes, it was fabulous yesterday, actually. I'm a little worn down between that and working today. Yeah, we had 64 cars show up. Actually, we had 64 registered. Kevin and Marnie were there too. Fabulous to see them, as always. And we raised just under $3,000 for our charity.
Oh, wonderful.
So there's small charities, so I know it helps a lot. It's not for a big charity. And so that's why we always choose CRCCS for our charity. So, but yeah, it was a great day.
Ah, great. Well, I was telling Kevin that you saw kind of a bronze Carmen Gia out there.
Gosh, there's so many Gias there. So which one did you see?
She had, I think, mag wheels on it. I can't remember, but anyway, it's a neighbor of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember. What's his name?
Donna Winters. Brad
Yes.
and Donna Winters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brad and Donna, because they bought it actually from Scudder's.
Yeah, exactly.
And I met them a few days ago last week also.
Yeah,
So,
I was
yeah,
telling Kevin that the only way that Brad was going to be able to do future car shows was for her to get a car. So,
and it's a gorgeous car.
It worked. So.
Hey Dennis,
It works.
I drove by Scudder's for like about a week or so, and I saw that car out there, and it's like, man, that car's beautiful. So I figured it would be out there.
That's good. It stayed in the neighborhood here, so that's good news.
Yeah, I met them at Junkie last Thursday.
Okay.
There's a VW show kind of thing that happens there also that they put on. And so I met them there and talked a little bit about it and told them how we'd been seeing their car. So it was a great show. We gave out 9 awards and gosh, I don't know how many certificates and trophy, like 100, well, probably 60 raffle prizes and so forth, maybe 80. Yeah.
Wow.
We had a lot come in the last second. So
Yeah.
it was a great show. It was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's on asphalt, so it gets warm. I wish we could do it on grass, but it was an amazing show. And like I said, we raised just under $3,000 for our charity.
That's wonderful. Good.
Yeah.
Everybody found a way to keep cool though yesterday, and kudos to Maria and Andy. The raffles they were able to bring in from all the businesses around there was way cool, and it was a great event. And I have to say, Rich Crombie did an awesome job yesterday. His DJing ability is incredible.
Oh, good. So we got a good score then, huh?
Yes.
Show.
Yeah, Kevin, thank you for pitching it. I didn't know how many seconds I had here to speak, but yeah, Rich is amazing, and sports the South Virginia Plaza people there, all the businesses there, when they found I was doing the show and they didn't realize I've been doing it before, they just pitched in gift certificates all over the place, and so we had all kinds of prizes. So it was wonderful. Definitely, it was an amazing show, and thank you again, Kevin and Marnie, for showing up.
Oh,
so
Marnie,
I got a question for you, Marnie, or Marie. Sorry. Do you want to pitch, Rich? Do we have anybody for July yet? For the
No, we do not.
Do you want to pitch the VW, do a little bit about the VW hub? Because what we're doing is, I don't know if you clicked on early enough to hear about the Farrells, but we try to invite car clubs at the beginning of, you know, the meeting here. So you have 5-10 minutes to pitch your club. And that way, when we record this, it goes out to everybody. So if it, you know, it's a good way to promote your club. Is it something you would be interested in for July?
Me or Rich? Who are you talking to?
You.
Me? Sure.
Yep.
Sure, definitely. I will
Okay,
do
Rich,
it on it.
put Marie
Rich.
down for the VW hub for July.
Okay.
Okay. And if any of you guys out there or gals out there know any other clubs that you are in conversation with, let's get a hold of Rich and get them on our calendar. Doesn't have to be, I mean, it could be August, July, October, whenever they're free, because we want to promote these clubs here.
Yeah, Rich, put it out there. I will post your flyer on there for that. And then also I want to say that we were also Hot August Nights event series. So we do have a beautiful tan colored VW station wagon, which will be at the series finals. So, which is very cool, owned by the Foremans.
Good. So, Roy, anything? Anybody want to promote their clubs? Karen, you're on here. Do you have something you would like to talk about?
No. No, sir.
Okay.
We had our show on June 2nd for the Community for Veterans, and Lake Tahoe Corvette Club came down and helped us out a lot. We couldn't have done it without them. We were able to raise about $3,000 in just registrations. Plus, if any of you know Jim Ogburn, his dad was World War II vet, and he had a car collection of Franklin mints and Danbury mint. They donated the whole set to Community for Vets, and we've been selling them on eBay. So total today was about 4,500 or so.
Wow.
And that should take at least 4 veterans on honor flight and send them to DC to see the monuments back there.
That's awesome.
So, and then our big show will be in August 24th, where they'll be giving away a trailer. It was out there on display. 3 quads, guns, all kinds of stuff. Plus, for the $25 entry fee, you get lunch and a free ticket towards that stuff. So it's a good deal.
That's always
If I win the trailer, Rory, I'm selling my house or I'm going on the road.
There you go.
Tim's gonna win it.
I understand it was Tim that's getting the trailer.
Yeah, it's fine. And I do not like all those people walking around my trailer. I didn't like
Oh, yeah,
everybody going in and out of my trailer.
If you got a quad, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
But Rory, I'm sorry, this is Marie. I'm sorry we didn't make it that day. I was going to a retirement party for a friend. And so we meant to be there, and we will definitely be there. I usually do both of these shows each year.
All right. Look forward to it.
Hey, Rory, have you guys posted a flyer yet for the August event?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay,
We're
'cause
just
I don't
getting
have
over
one on the
that one.
calendar.
That was the show was on Sunday and I left Monday for a week. I just got back.
Okay.
We know.
Yeah.
Can I leave for a week too now? After mine?
It's nice to get a break.
We're leaving Thursday for 11 days.
Oh, congratulations.
So.
Oh, I forgot to mention our great DJ, Vicky Jewell.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And you can see her at July 21st at Baldini's Relay for Life.
That's
I'll
correct.
be there.
Yeah. Awesome.
And she usually does the scout show, but Sunday I recruited Rich Crombie to do it.
Yeah, so I can do all the registration.
She
and
needs a
voting.
little bit of a break from that from time to time. How many you did? 6 this year?
Wow.
I don't know.
Rich is amazing, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he really is. And he's an auctioneer, by the way, too, Al.
Oh, is he?
He's got a little background in that, so.
Yeah, he go get some
Yesterday,
updates.
yeah.
He does he do all that blah, 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 crap?
He's got a little bit to it. He said he's got some background in it. He goes, he doesn't feel he's the greatest at it, but he did really well yesterday.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slang going on there when he does it. He's
That's
good. He's great. We really loved him yesterday.
Good. Tim, anything?
Hey, do you want to talk about the Genoa show at all, flyer?
Yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, we're late getting flyers out, but we finally got flyers out, and once that was posted up, I think we have what, Kevin, you were interfacing with Sean today. What do you say, about 35 entries already?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And we just posted it up like Friday, I think.
Yeah.
I'm
I
getting
think that-
calls. I'm getting calls from the non-computer people wanting to know if there's going to be forms that they could just fill in and mail in or anything like that. And then some of the people that were looking at the website wondered how to pay on the website. We don't have
And
that.
it's not that difficult on the website. I just did it yesterday, and actually the website looks really good. I mean, it's got a lot of things to look at. It's got some old pictures from last year. But it's fairly simple. I mean, you're registering your car, but you have to go to the next step, which is the payment process. So if you just register your car, don't think you're done, because you have to go to that next step. But it's really, really simple to do.
Because I'm looking at that form right now. So after you fill out your car information, then you just hit submit.
Yeah, and then you will go to the payment area.
I'll take you to
And
the
then-
payment area. Okay.
Yeah, and then you will be able to get confirmation as far as your registration.
And it forces you to go to the payment. You have to go to the payment.
Well, in order to process it, yes. I don't remember if it forces you to go to it, but I think that's where the confusion was, because I think Sean said a lot of people were just filling out the registration process and
That's a
not
problem.
going forward. Yeah, well, I guess it would be a problem,
Yeah.
but I'm a simple guy and I figured it out. So
Also, here's the thing is that he's had people go online in the past and all they had to do was that little portion. So they're not
Correct.
used to doing the online stuff. So if it's
I'll
Yeah,
call
that's true.
him tomorrow.
They
And
need to
maybe he
change
can
that.
put something on the online registration that says, submit payment information here or something.
I think it does say that. If I'm not mistaken, I think it does say that.
Well, he
Yep.
said, I think in the communication with you, Kevin, that he, in those 35, about 80% of them were already paid.
Yeah, there's a
That's
few
way
that
better
I
than
gotta go-
last year.
There's a few, yeah. There's a few that didn't.
So
I'm gonna check.
And I think the few that didn't, he felt that they were sending checks. So they'll be coming your way, Rory.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there on Wednesday and check the box. I have to go to Carson tomorrow in the opposite direction, so I'll check it on Wednesday.
well, or you,
Yeah, I'll be down there Wednesday too, but he can check it.
okay.
So the
Al, I got
people
a
who
question.
don't even have computers or not computer friendly at all, they just fill out the information on a piece of paper based on what it says on that flyer, then send a check in.
Well, wait, is there no registration form? Online?
If you don't have a computer, you're not computer literate, a lot
There
of
is,
these,
yeah, there is no registration form online that I saw.
Well, that needs to be there.
So I'm getting back to this payment thing, because like with ours, if you go in and register, then it moves you to, automatically takes you to the payment. If you don't pay online, you're not registered. And you're telling me they can register online and not pay?
No, they have to pay. They won't, it will not go through unless you pay.
Okay.
So yeah, if they're registering and if they don't fill it out completely to the payment part, they will not be registered.
Okay.
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 Well,
But
then it is kind of-
but apparently Sean can see that they tried to register, but they didn't complete it.
So then they don't get it. Did you get any kind of confirmation that you paid and all that?
I did, yes.
Okay.
But
So
if they
there
don't go
there
through-
could be
they
a
don't go through the-
possibility that somebody thinks that they registered by filling that form out, and not get a confirmation and be totally confused.
Correct, correct.
Yep.
Well, plus if you don't have a computer and you go on and you look at the flyer and it says, the address here, CO, you know, the post office box 51 and all that stuff. So if they just write on a piece of paper and send a check to that address, they don't know if they're actually registered or not.
Well, that was what I was gonna ask Al. Al, do we need to have confirmation, forms sent to these people by mail?
Who is taking, Rory, are you taking the registration forms that are being mailed in?
There
Yeah,
isn't
but
any.
yeah, the ones in the mailbox, I'll get a hold of.
Okay,
And,
so we don't have a registration form, do we?
I don't think we
Only-
do.
If you
Only
don't have a
online.
computer, no, you wouldn't.
No, but we don't have anything even in hard copy. We don't have a registration form.
Well, that's not good.
The flyer is not a registration form. That's
Right,
what-
it just says on the flyer, mail to this address with your name, number, make, model, and year of your vehicle.
So just write it on a piece of scratch paper and send it in, which is okay, as long as we have that information, then
Right.
Rory can send them something with an email saying, okay, you've been registered.
Well, do we have to go back for the people that don't have computers that won't even know about this show? And go back to the old hat where we'll print out a bunch of registration forms and drop them in cars at the car show?
We've been doing that for months now for the three or more of the shows that we're doing. We've been throwing flyers out like thousands.
Not flyers, registration.
Registration forms, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay,
We've been doing that.
well, let me get that cleared up with Sean tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, how do we
I mean,
account
if
for
we
the
get-
number? If we
What's
start
that,
running
Marie?
out of, yeah, what do we count for the numbers? So if we start going over, how do you deal with that?
Over what?
Are you talking
Over
about,
the total quantity, what is it,
Max-
400?
The maximum
That's-
amount of cars,
That's
how
not.
many
gonna-
do we have? 300, was it?
300 was the number.
300 is the max, but even if it wasn't Sean in the email that Sean sent out tonight, even if it wasn't confirmed registration because they didn't fill it out completely, he still knows that somebody is registering, so he's still able to keep a count.
Okay, so 300, how many we had in the past, just so that,
Close to that.
I
Yeah, I
think
think we were
that's what I
at
was thinking.
275 or something.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think it was that much myself, but
No,
okay,
I don't think so, but I didn't go out and physically count the cars.
why not?
Because I can't count that high.
not anymore, right?
And one of those corners that they use at Costco to let people in the door.
So I heard someone, a little bit of conversation going on yesterday. Are we gonna still line up right outside the Mormon station there on, that road? What is the name of the Jacks Valley Road?
Jack,
Is that
It's gonna
Yeah.
be Jacks Valley Road to the north.
By the cemetery.
It'll be by the cemetery.
The north, okay.
It's
I
like,
know
it's
the
like you're
west,
going,
I don't know the north.
you're going from Home Depot towards Genoa that way.
On that side of the road, okay,
Yeah, yes.
okay. I was thinking that was south, okay. All right,
I was just
By
looking
the
at
way, guys, I do have a list of all the, well, you probably saw it in the email as well, of all the trophy categories. So, and John did give me a suggestion for what he wanted for toppers. I don't know, you guys didn't respond to it, but, I have my opinions on that. Maybe we should talk offline about that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I was just looking at the registration forms. There's 37 registered right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that haven't paid by credit card.
that
That
probably
is-
didn't go
Jack.
through the process.
Either didn't go through the process or check.
See there?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
we'll-
it could be a check.
We'll know
too.
Wednesday about checks, so we'll,
Okay,
We need to somehow contact those people and tell them
they
they
have their
have to
phone.
pay before the show.
I have all their phone numbers.
Okay.
yeah, perfect.
That's quite a few. See, they're used to doing it the old way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just real quick, Karen, do you have any update on the Chevy's Club over there? Or do you have a new president yet?
What I know is they are having a meeting on Thursday. That is their monthly club meeting day, Thursday, the 13th. They told us at the last meeting that we were at that they were going to get this taken care of and that they had a few people 2 or 3 was the word at the time, that are interested in the position or that they think are interested in the position, and that I believe the guy that was there is no, he's not the treasurer, he's a secretary. And he spoke with Alan Jewell and said that he would get back with him as soon as they got it lined up.
Yeah, he's gonna let me know as soon as they get their president, because they during that meeting they were asking me how they can fix their situation. I told them they needed a new president.
No, you wouldn't say that, Al.
I did,
What do you want to tell them why?
and I said it out loud.
I don't think everybody knows why.
For those of you that don't know, we went to this meeting that Karen's talking about, and I was gonna be just a fly on the wall and listen.
Well put, Tim.
He does, Tim.
I couldn't help it. Sorry, Al.
Oh, go for it.
But walking up, people were saying, "Oh, hi, Al, I'm glad you're here." I'm like, "Who are they?" I had no idea who. The only people that I knew that was there was Karen. Well, and she came a little bit later. But anyway, this guy, the Anderson, Chuck Anderson, is that his name?
Yeah, your
Yes.
friend now.
He was hey. He started this meeting. Apparently, I thought they were going to talk about what they needed to do in order to get the other clubs involved, but he just started laying out, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And this guy, Jeff,
Yeah.
he says, out of the blue, he says, and he's not one of the board members. He's
Which
just
Jeff is this, Staffelbach or
Yeah,
anyone?
Staffelbach, yeah.
And he said,
Okay.
he goes, can I speak candidly? And everybody just looked at it. So I said, by all means, speak. And he started ripping into the whole board about the way things were going and stuff like that. And he rambled on for about 5 minutes, and I thought, well, it's time to ask the president what he thinks. And I looked over, and the guy's gone. The president got up and left the meeting because he was frustrated. And then that's when the rest of the group started talking, and then they started opening up more. And then that's because I told them that, you guys have some internal, because we're, the whole idea of this thing is to transfer the runnings of Summer Salute over to the coalition. And I told them that, we're willing to look at that. But with the problems they're having, I says, we want no part of that. We're not here, we're here to help clubs. We're not here to fix clubs. You guys got to fix that yourself. And I said, and I said, but before we do anything, first of all, we need to see all of the records of at least the last show, so that we can go over it, so the board members can go over it and digest it and talk about it before we even make a decision whether it's worth moving forward or not. Well, the guy that has all that is on vacation. He's supposed to be back this month. They didn't say when.
No, there's no.
Only that he'd be back this month. And the treasurer, is he the treasurer or the secretary?
Secretary.
Okay, he told me when they have the meeting, and like Karen said, they have 2 or 3 people that are now willing to step up and take the lead of the club, but they still want to see a transition of the Summer Salute over to the coalition. Since we have so many members as far as different clubs involved to help pick up all the different categories that need to be involved in doing a show that size, because it is a big show and it is worth doing, and it is a worthy cause. So once I hear back from them, which will obviously be after the meeting, they have all my information and they're going to contact me. Then I think once I get the paperwork from whoever the other guy is, I didn't even get a name for him. Then
Probably Bob.
Yeah, we'll get the coalition.
Jim.
Pardon me?
His name is Jim something.
Okay. Anyway, when I get all the paperwork, then we'll get the coalition board members together, and I think we should get together somewhere and go through this stuff. And And then I told them, once we do that, then we'll have a meeting with the classic Chevys as to what steps we need to take next and if they're okay with that. And if everything's fine with that, then we'll take the next step. But I told them, I said, it's not going to be just like that it's a done deal. There's not going to be a show this year, obviously.
Hey, Karen, it's Jim Hutchinson, right?
Yes. That's him.
He's the one who's run the Summer Salute over the past year. So Al, he's the guy. Yeah, you really need to talk to because he can give you all the information you need. Jim knows everything about that event. And as far as that group, the Chevy Plus Club, there's a lot of great people in there and a lot of information. So I am positive they will come up with a president that'll come into place in that, because I know how much they love that club and how much they want to see that Summer Salute succeed. And God, there's a lot of car guys out there that miss that event. So if we can help them make it happen, we need to.
We will. Like I say, the only problem I had is when this guy Anderson took over. He almost destroyed that club. But at least, I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the meeting that Vicky and I and Karen were at, and they saw what kind of stand-up guy he was. And I mean, the guy's not even a car guy. How they ever let him get in there to begin with? But they said they will get it fixed and they will get back to me.
Good.
Yeah, it's a great show. I mean, if we can get back on grass again, grass is amazing. I know Bob and Joy Atkins were at the lead at it for a while, a number of years ago, probably about 5-6 years ago. So if you know them, maybe you can reach out to them and just ask them for information also. I don't know if you know them.
And Al and I know them. So if you need contacts or you need me to reach out to them, I can.
Okay. Well, like I say, first thing we got to do is get that paperwork and sit down with the officers of the coalition and figure out what we want to do first.
I think what you said, Al, yesterday, they need a president first.
Oh,
yep. They do.
Yeah,
They
good.
They do. They really do. They need some leadership. They need somebody who's going to take the reins, and so we can move forward.
And I think they're on the right track now after that last meeting. And then I talked to Jeff a few days later because apparently his wife is one of the board members.
She's a treasurer.
Oh, she's the treasurer.
I think so.
Yeah, he was pretty bored, and he didn't specify any one individual on the board. He criticized the whole board, including his wife, for not making the right decisions for the club. So
there's a lot of people in that group qualified to run that club. There really is.
Yeah, but the problem is who wants to?
Right.
All the clubs are coming across that kind of a problem, because they've done it so many times they don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where we're at. We should know something.
Anything to add to that, Karen?
No, I don't really have anything to add. I do know that Reno Impalas and Lake Tahoe Corvettes are on board. Whoever it does get passed to, we have stepped up and said that both clubs would be willing to volunteer and make whatever happen that we can. So definitely have some support. We're just going to kind of sit back and wait and see what happens. We're happy to do Cars and Stripes, Lake Tahoe Corvette Club. We had a great event with them this month, and we're looking forward to doing it again in August. Obviously, it's all about supporting the vet community, but our original intent was to support Salute to Summer because that is an amazing show, and it brings a lot of money to the vet community in Reno. So we just wanted to make sure that we were participating with somebody. And I think Reno Impalas was on the same page. They definitely wanted to be a part of it and they were willing to step up too. So at least whoever takes it over, you know that you have two clubs that are going to come forward and help you.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. And I know Kevin Bland and I know the Impala Club, how much passion they put into what they do. And Northern Nevada Classics was going to be a part of that as well. we were going to be a part of the pinup pageant on that too. So we would still be in as long as we could have something that's solid and we could all work together and make it work out for the best.
Yeah, I think we'd be able to put on a show next year, but we, like I say, we just need to iron out all the bumps, and we got a year to do it. Well, less than a year, because we want to get started after the first year to get it, start getting it advertised. Because I'd like to see another 400 cars out there, because that's about what they do, and I think we can make it even bigger with the coalition involved.
Yeah. Good.
Agree.
Gary, do you want to?
I would have to take a Saturday off. Thanks, Alan.
What?
I would have to take a Saturday off.
You're welcome.
Gary, you were talking the other night or yesterday about what your is it the Reno Corvette Club, the events that they do, like the drives and cruises and stuff?
Yeah, the Reno Corvette Club is much more of like it's almost like a travel agency. When they do events, they do 3 and 4 day events where they do drives and entertainment and food and sightseeing and tours. And we actually have a trip to Tonopah that the Reno Corvette Club is doing this month, and they had a cancellation. They have one spot. It includes a hotel room in Tonopah at the Mizpah, and it's quite the ordeal. It's a poker run on the way down there with a picnic lunch provided by the club, and the event host is preparing the lunch. They're going to have it at Mono Lake on their way to Tonopah. When they get to Tonopah, they're going to go to the races. And then on Saturday, they have like 4 or 5 different tours during the day that you can participate in. You can either just relax or you can do all of them. And then that evening, they're having a 4-star dinner at Jack Dempsey's restaurant and stargazing before they come back on Sunday. So it's quite the ordeal. If anybody's interested in it, I can definitely connect them up with the event host. Her name is Linda Dosey. She used to be a member of the Lake Tahoe Corvette Club, and now she's just a member of the Reno Corvette Club, but she's on the event board. So she's one of the planners, and it's a really cool event. She's done a really good job putting it together and making sure that there's something for everybody. And there's also a red, white, and blue festival going on in Tonopah that weekend. It is the weekend of the 21st through the 23rd. If anyone's interested, or you know of anybody that might be interested, please send them my way so I can connect them up.
Karen, back in the day, the Reno Corvette Club and the Las Vegas Corvette Club used to get together once a year in Tonopah and have a weekend event.
I believe it, man. They put on some amazing events. It's no doubt. We belong to both, and we do theirs for the social events. They put on great bashes, the holiday party, the sweetheart dance, the corned beef and cabbage on St. Patty's Day. I mean, they do some serious, and it's all club stuff. I mean, it's cool.
You belong to the Las Vegas Club as well?
No, just the Reno and the Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
Perfect. I don't know if I can share this. I'm going to try to. I got something from Phil McDougall from the Auto Museum. Let me see if I can pull this up. They have an event coming up. Share, let's see. Share. There. Now, this is just the first draft of this thing.
Sure.
It's going to be an event on their patio. They're going to have music and the bar is going to be opened up and stuff like that. This is the only thing I've gotten, and Phil emailed me the other night and said, could we promote this thing? I said, give me an updated and final flyer. Well, Kevin, maybe you can get that out there for them. But
Dennis, is that an updated?
No,
is
not really.
Updated?
No, because he doesn't have any way to, there's no confirmation here.
Okay, the only reason I was asking, because I know it had a different date when I saw it, and I think the date was changed. So I just wanted to make sure that was the right date.
I think that's the right date. Because it was the first one I saw, and probably what you saw was in June, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, and he said that conflicted with something. So
Yes.
once he's working on the final of this flyer, once he gets that, I guess one car per club.
What
And
is it?
then they'll have, music.
It's a great idea. It's a great
Yeah.
idea. What it is
Yeah, the
is
Reno
one
Sparks
car per
Sparrows is
club.
already gonna enter a car.
Say
Yeah,
it again?
one car per club. You're the best of the best from your club, competing against all the best of the best from the other clubs. And
Yeah,
I do
Reno
believe
Sparks Sparrows has one entered already, or going to enter one.
I believe Rich Crombie's going to be a part of that as well.
Okay, yeah. So once we get that, I'll give it to you, Kevin. We can get it posted up for these guys.
Got it.
Okay.
When you say
Vicky
Rich
had a
Crombie's
question.
when you say Rich is gonna be a part of it, you mean his Cadillac is already entered into it, or is he gonna be a judge of it?
I think he possibly is going to be doing some DJing for it.
DJing? Okay. He's amazing. He's just
He is.
wonderful, you guys.
Means it's a
Is
year-long
it an
thing.
annual thing?
So we don't know when
Let's
this is
see.
gonna start.
Let me go back here to stop sharing. There we go. Oh, I did it right.
You did
So-
it.
So, let's just go around the block here, see if anybody has anything. I'll start with Tim.
Hey, I was just curious about that Genoa flyer, and so we talked that one out, so I'm good with that now.
Okay, I'll get hold of Sean tomorrow morning.
Okay, just
and
want to
see
say
what-
happy birthday to Al and to Kevin one more
Yeah.
time. Happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
Hope you guys
Happy
are doing
birthday,
something
Mom.
fun.
Yep.
Rich, you're coming our way from Florida?
Yeah, I'll be there about the 25th or 26th. I'm gonna also send out an updated calendar for July or for June. Before I leave here, so it'll probably be tomorrow. I wanna do that because there's been a lot of additions or changes in the last couple weeks. So just expect a new one coming out.
Good, okay. And Al and Vic?
I'm good. Like I said, as soon as I hear from the classic Chevys, we'll start moving forward with that and start getting that outlined for next year.
Okay, all right. Kev, you're up.
No,
Hey,
what is this?
Oh, Vicky, sorry. Well, if you don't see, you never see your face, so I forget you're here. What do you want to say?
These stinking badges.
Oh,
Ugh,
she wants to talk about badges.
we need
Oh,
badges.
God. Well, put your face in front of the camera.
Come on, Vicky.
I was in front of the camera. We need the board needs
Oh,
badges.
there's Vicky. I know she now. Would you like to speak, Vic?
I'm done. I'm out.
Go grab me some wine.
I know I have marked days on that one.
If you guys want to do that badges, I can get that hooked up. Just send me all the names and our
Titles.
what we do.
Titles. The title.
Okay. Yeah.
Titles, that would be it. Titles.
Be careful
Yeah.
what you put on that, though. Head honcho.
I
Roy?
got a good one for Dennis. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
I'll send it to you.
No, please don't. You got
Is
anything,
it my
Roy?
turn? Is it my turn now?
Oh, it's you, Kevin. Yeah, sorry. It is your turn. I skipped you.
You
Uh-oh.
you froze
Yeah.
up.
Kevin's frozen.
We got. I'm not.
There you go.
I'm not gonna run through all of it, but I do want to throw out the Pizzava event that we have on next Monday on the 17th. Pizzava Pizza is new to our area, Prater Way. It used to be the old Joe Bob Chicken Shack. And so we want to welcome to the neighborhood. So we're just having a cruise in. We're going to do this once a month for the next 4 months. And it's just a fun thing. We're going to go there. They're going to have pizza specials. They're going to have 25-cent Pabst Blue Ribbon specials. They're going to, we'll have music, and we're going to do a $50 giveaway for the best ride for that month. And it's going to be chosen by Pizzava. It's just kind of a fun, relaxed kickback thing, just to hang out and have car guys sit around and talk. And obviously, you know about Brunch and Classics coming up June 23rd at Baldini's. And then the main thing I would like to talk about is the Relay for Life. It is a show benefiting cancer research, and it's close to my heart. And I'm working with the Lions Club on this. It's our first time event, and we don't know what to expect from it because it's a first time event. But it does help in research for cancer, and it helps with cancer victims. It not only getting them to where they need to go for appointments, but helping them out, getting them to the locations they need to get to. It's going to be a great event, and I hope we have a lot of people come out on that. And that would be July 21st at Baldini's Casino. And I won't even get into hounds and hot rods. You guys know all about it, and I'll be blasting later about it.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Kim. Roy.
Okay. Just want to again recognize Vicky and Karen for helping us out at our show. Went out great. We had a good time. Weather was good. Everything went well. Look forward to everybody coming down in August. And I'll check the PO box on Wednesday, and I'll send out an email to everybody. Let you know what happened. If there's anything in there.
Awesome. Thanks. Doug, you were on listening.
Or you guys put on an awesome show. I have to say that Iron Mafia puts on a great show every year, and I look forward to it. And I know I say that a lot, but every year it seems to get better, and I have so much fun there. And Marnie and I both had a great time this last couple of weeks.
Thanks, Kevin. We appreciate that. We try hard.
Doug, you were listening. You have anything to say or you'd like to talk about real quick?
Well, I want to tell Roy there that I was there to help participate, help out with his show there in Reno, and I thought it was a great show. A lot of wonderful cars and people to work with. So he did a hell of a good job there.
Thank you.
I'm listening to what's going on. It's my first time on here. I remember today. And I'm still getting my feet wet there at the Lake Tahoe Corvette Club in the position they've given me. So I'm fumbling my way through that, but it'll get better.
Good.
You guys are doing a good job.
Okay, Marie?
So we don't have anything coming up right away. We will be planning some cars and coffee, basically B-dubs and coffee is what we do over at Swill. And so we'll be planning one of those here sometime soon. And we're already planning our date for next year. We're looking at June 8th. So less than 363 days from today.
But who's counting, right?
Well, TikTok on me.
Yeah, TikTok, yeah.
I got to work on it all the way through. So
Awesome.
anyway, we'll be doing some B-dubs and coffee at some point too. And once again, I want to thank you to everyone that showed up and give kudos to Rich and my whole volunteer team, including John LeMay, which some of you guys know him, that showed up that day and helped everything go smoothly. Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
Yeah, he's awesome. I love John.
Yep, he's wonderful, and everything ran so smoothly. It was unbelievable, and we raised a lot of money, a lot of raffle tickets. It was a good day. So I'm just very happy. As you can tell, I'm a little tired because I had to work today too. So
Yeah. Awesome. Karen?
So, yeah.
Sorry, Karen?
I don't have anything. I do want to tell everybody that I am going to be doing Reno and Paula's show this weekend, selling raffle tickets.
Taco throwdown.
The taco throwdown. I'm getting paid with tacos. That's what they told me.
Yummy.
So hopefully everybody will be able to come out and support them for that. They're a great group of guys, and they're really enthusiastic about all of their charities that they give to. So I'm really excited about being a part of it. I was honored that they asked me to do it. And as an FYI, my daughter graduated from high school. So any of you guys that are planning car shows that you need assistance with, I have a lot of free time on my hands. So just reach out to me.
Please send me your number.
I'll take it.
I do hold a position at Lake Tahoe Corvette Club, so I am kind of busy there, but we don't do any events that we sponsor. So I'm big on the car club community, obviously. Dennis knows that. We're members of the Dayton Valley Car Club, and we're always up for volunteering and participating and helping other people out. So keep us in mind if you guys have something that you're doing that you need some assistance with. If it fits into our calendar, we'd be happy to know about it.
Thank you.
That's
good
what's
to
good
know.
about this club.
Yep.
And I'll put Denny and Bob together if you guys have anything.
I just want to say thanks for letting me talk about the club, and hopefully we'll make it to some of these events.
Perfect. I want to say
Yeah,
thanks
same
to the
thing here.
Farrells.
Also too, if you guys ever need help, just let myself know, and we'd be more than happy to help you guys out in any way whatsoever. That's what donating time's all about.
Hey, I have a question for Danny.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny. So, my cousin, and my uncle is a Farrell in Petaluma, California. And they do the Cruising the Boulevard for every year for the American Graffiti. Do you guys ever work together with those guys?
So far, we haven't really been in contact with any of the other chapters besides the mother chapter in Modesto. But it's definitely something that I want to get involved in, because once I get the new motor and transmission in our truck, we're going to be driving it all over California and Nevada.
Yeah, I just bring that up because my uncle, being a Farrell himself, and that the American Graffiti show in Petaluma that they do every year is huge. I mean, they take over Petaluma, the whole town. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't make it this year, but last year I went. It's huge, and they do not only that event, but they do huge things in that area. So, it would be cool to see Farrell's getting together and working on that event. I don't know if they do it in Modesto, but I don't know. I just thought it was a cool thing. So just throwing it out there.
The similar one in Modesto was actually, I think, last weekend.
Yeah.
And
Danny, you might get a hold of Kevin and maybe get that number.
Yeah.
So make contact with him. All right.
Yeah,
Well, this will be posted up.
Facebook pages for all the other chapters, especially the closer ones, Northern California area, also with the Vegas chapter.
Perfect. Okay, well, good meeting. I want to say thanks to Denny for getting on here and Robert for interfacing with the Farrell's Car Club. If anybody wants to join that or get more information on it, Denny, you've given them your information. Bob, you've given your information. Thanks so much, and good meeting. This will be posted up on the coalition tomorrow.
Is anyone going to Yerington tomorrow morning? I mean, this weekend?
No, I got a question about that. How come they get on TV?
They got on TV?
Their show gets on there, yeah.
TV ads, yes.
Advertising their show, it's on there. It's on TV.
Really? I didn't see it. Yeah, we're gonna go again. This will be our 4th year in a row. But yeah, I didn't realize it was on TV.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it.
She's good at Deanie's. She's really good at marketing, that's for sure. But yeah, I was just wondering if anybody was going this weekend.
No,
So
not me.
no, it's a great show. I love it. Okay, just asking. Okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
Recording will be posted up tomorrow. Thanks for a great meeting. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Farrell. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you all.